Hey, how's it going? My name's Jon MacLennan. Hope you're doing fantastic, and I'm here with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today's lesson is on a classic tune by Bob Seger called Night Moves. And it's a great acoustic strummy song. I'm going to show you some folky chord voicings. Got a capo on the first fret. Be sure to click the link below so you can get the PDF that goes along with this. And we're going to zoom in and break it down. We're going to break down the whole song, the verse, the chorus, the bridge, the breakdown part, and the ending. So let's get rocking. Here we go. So for this main groove, I've got a couple chords. I've got a G shape, an F, and a C over G. And these might not be the way that you traditionally play those chords, but if you follow me on this song, it's going to hopefully make it easy for you to transition. So I'm starting on that G, and the way that I play it is my third finger here on the 3rd fret, 6th string, and then that arcs over to mute the 5th string, and then I've got the next 3 strings open and my pinky on the 1st string. Okay, so the first measure starts like this. Okay? And my hand's just kind of always going back and forth like this. And then I do these little rests in there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Kind of on 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and sometimes they sneak through like, and sometimes they're more, prevalent like. It's kind of just flowing with it like that in the groove. Okay, and then I move to an F chord, and what's written on the chart, or the tab, is F over C, really, which is kind of just like taking an F chord and just playing the middle notes of it, which would be 3, 3, 2, 1, and in case you haven't noticed, I am playing with the capo on the 1st fret, so my chords are bumped up 1 fret. So really it's like we're playing G shapes, the concert is A flat, it's everything up a half step. But just start simple, think G and F for now, and then the thing that's cool about me playing this shape for an F is the next chord is C over G, and look at how easy that transition is. From an F over C to a C over G, all I do is bring those fingers up 1 string. And this is a great C chord because I can play all 6 strings on this C chord. Typically when you play a C, you don't want to play the low E. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, F, just for 1 strum, 1 upstroke on that F, and then I'm on C. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and then you do the exact opposite. You go back to the F and then go to G, so it kind of goes backwards. So G, F, C, C, F, G. Okay, here it goes. That's the first section. Then we're going to head into the chorus. Great work. Once you're getting that strumming steady, let's move on to the chorus. For the chorus, we're going to transition over to an E minor chord. So, couple things. You can play the E minor like this, the way most people do. 2 and 3. I do it kind of weird. I do it with one finger. It's just something that I picked up from a guy named Tommy Emmanuel. But here is how I play the E minor, just so you know if you're following and it looks weird. But yeah, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And I'm going to switch to that D on the and of 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So be on that upstroke. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then I kind of just play these open strings. And then I go to the C. So. And that's always nice whenever you can like kind of play open strings between the chords. It's a cool sound. And then I go to a C chord in the second measure. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then back to that D. E minor. Same thing. So that basically goes twice. So those 4 bars are this. First 4 bars of the chorus. Then you do the same thing with the E minor. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and C. And you just stay on the C, and then you're back to the, you know, the first section, which would be. That's how you play the chorus. So one more time, just the whole chorus. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up is the bridge. Cool. So right now we're at about 2 minutes and 34 seconds into the song, and we come out of that chorus and we hit an E minor chord, and it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I kind of think of this as like a little channel, a little transition, and then that lands us right on the bridge, which is. Breakdown section. So what I did there, just the first 4 bars transition again. E minor, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so that was a D, 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 G, G, 2, 3, 4, and then a G7. Which way you play that is 3, 2, open, 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 1. And then you go to a C chord. 1, 2. I'll probably do the C over G. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and C again. Now coming up to an F. And a D. Okay, so let's do that whole thing together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the bridge. Notice that kind of transitioning between the chords happening on the and of 4. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and, you know, kind of anticipating the chords. Now we're going to look at a breakdown part and how to take it out. So now we're at what I would call a breakdown, and this is just acoustic guitar and vocal, and it's just sort of a whole note approach going G, 2, 3, 4, C major 7, G, 2, 3, 4, C major 7, then E minor, C major 7, E minor, C major 7, E minor, C major 7, G. And then we kick into back to our first part again. And that repeats over and over until the very end. And the way you end the tune is, you know, you're working on the night moves and it just goes. G. So those chords for the end were E minor, B minor, A minor, C, G. Alright, well I hope this kickstarts your playing and gets you inspired to keep practicing. For more information you can click on the annotation on your screen or the iCard if you're on mobile, and check out one of the DVD courses at guitarcontrol.com. Alright, well I'm Jon MacLennan. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video lesson.